Hello, brothers and sisters of the Wolves of Fenris. I have never really introduced myself. I'm Ryan. I am an avid Space Wolves player. I've been doing this for quite a few. I've been playing Space Wolves and for quite a few years now, and I've been playing 40k for quite a few years. I've started out in about 2011, and it's like I've played a number of games. I've learned a lot of tactics. I think about my tactics about practically every day. And what I decided to do is after I got I got my hands on the seventh edition Space Wolves. What I did was I thought, well, maybe I could put my 2 cents in. It's like after a lot of first I did my review, which you'll find in my history. I reviewed the Space Wolf chapters. I reviewed the Space Wolf Codex and the Space Wolf Supplement. Sure, I seemed a little nervous because it was my first time making a video, and everyone knows the first one's your heart. The first one's the hardest. But over time, I did gain a good knowledge. Mostly, I don't get to go out a lot to play a few games, but have had a lot of time with myself trying to think of new strategies, and it's like trying to throw out a few strategies that other players may not have thought of or may have thought of, but may want to take a second guess, or to kind of introduce new players. Most of the time, mostly it was because I was seeing. I was looking at a lot of battle reports on YouTube, and I just like, why am I not seeing a lot of guys who are black playing Warhammer 40,000? And it's like I'm going to and this was before I started going to my the Games Workshop, and then I'm seeing all these guys at my Games Workshop. They're of many ethnicities, and I'm not making this an ethnicity thing. It's just ethnicity video. It is. I'm just putting it out there. And it's like I fell in love with the game. I practically think about different strategies on a daily basis. I'm working on a little fanfic. It's like not for public stuff. It's just something that I want to work on, something I want to talk about. But lately I've been doing some videos on some. Lately I've been doing some videos on on different units. Mostly it's because it's been a year since the Space Wolf Codex came out, and since I bought it, and of course I bought the Wolfguard edition. I have, and so what I'm doing is I'm doing these video sections called Conclave of War. The Conclave of War is simply kind of bashing a meeting of the minds, bash a few heads together and trying to figure out, or actually bring out some stuff I want to talk about, but also hoping that everyone else joins in, so that I can talk to them, and that I can bring out a lot of interesting points, some weaknesses and some strengths that a lot of people never thought about using their Space Wolves for. Because I'm a dedicated Space Wolves fan, mostly because as many people who work with getting their Games Workshop models are always strapped for cash, and also I'm a stubborn Fenrisian. I do not like to get allies because I feel that it feels that you can overpower a weakness that you're seeing in your defense, but is it a weakness in your army that you're not trying to solve for? Well, actually, no, it's not. Well, actually, no, that came out completely wrong. It's that it's just that I want to make my army as strong as I can without having to depend on allies. If I wanted it to be a two-person battle, I can handle that. But it's like I craft my armies to be fluff-based and to be effective in not just shooting but assault. So anyway, I hope this introduction was nice. I hope everyone can get along, and so may the conclaves commence.